interesting. Thank you.
I messaged
Guys,
her.
if you haven't done your heart me's, can you please do your heart me's, please? Thank you.
I'm not going to sit there and just
control, starts gifting, and then she wakes up in the morning, hanging out of her ass.
Thank you, guys.
Really
Thank you,
low.
everyone.
Checks her bank. She's done 600-700 quid. Takes her life. And you message her at 10 o'clock and say, "I just want some."
Well, then how can I do that? I can't. What if I message one day later?
But by you battling and doing the weeklies, and asking people to get you to the top, you're asking people to spend what they can spend on it to getting you there. So somebody could be there, you know. Emma could be there tomorrow night. It could be her anniversary of her dad's death. She could be feeling really low. She's cracked open a bottle of wine. She's gone on your live, and then all of a sudden, she's a bit, out of control. Starts gifting, and then she wakes up in the morning, hanging out of her ass, really low. Checks her bank. She's done 600-700 quid. Takes her life. And you message her at 10 o'clock and say, "I just want to check that you're." Okay, you're right. Little too late, innit? But you, come on, yes, encourage, because he's encouraging you. You are.
Anybody on that?
Literally.
How am I supposed to? So what you're saying is, the only thing that works for you is turn gifts off.
No. I'll tell you what works for me, right? Is make content, put out videos, let people like, share, comment. We all know that the creative program pays reasonably better than it did.
So what you're saying is don't go live,
right? And then go live, and let people gift you as and when they want to. But when you're arranging a battle and like, I see some of the JC reset battles, JC versus DG, 8 PM. You are telling people, get your fucking coins loaded up and see me at 8 o'clock.
But it's not.
That's what I'm against. If you, like I said, if you go down the road, if I went down South Bank today in London and there's loads of street performers, I'm walking down, I stop and I really like this street performer. I'm going to chuck, at the end, I'm going to chuck 5-10 quid in there, yeah? I'm not going to sit there and start throwing £20 notes whilst he's going, yeah, come on, just clapping his hand and say, more, yes, anyone got a glove? Interstellar, semi-interstellar, snipe. That's all manipulating stuff.
Right, no one do a reset battle ever again to
That's where I do tend to agree with him. That's where I do tend to agree with him. Snipe, help them, get in there, snipe, go on, guys. And I'm guilty of, when I've done it myself in battles, I'm guilty of saying, snipe, no, snipe, help. And it's just cringy and I don't like it myself. I hate it. And I'm guilty of doing it. And I think it's, you don't see me battle that often. You don't see it.
But DJ's not forcing anyone.
I'm not telling anyone to do what. This is the problem.
You are telling.
Chris, I made that point. Chris and Gator, I made that point of. I think I don't like it, Prince Brat. I don't like it. It makes me cringe and it makes me not want to help. It forces people to go on, gift, and it's like, oh, we have to gift, No, I don't like it, and I agree there. That's the point, Chris. Can we pin Chrissy and Gator's comment, please? Because that's more of the point that I wanted to get through to Karma Kaz. Can we pin Christy and Gator's comment, please?
No, I'm not. I'm saying that's what's wrong with the app.
Actually, I do apologise, but I've put sub chat only on just because these bots are doing my head in.
That is where people are getting lured into this addiction. And even Miss Red said it yesterday in her live, that it is an addiction.
It is.
And you're controlling that addiction by egging them on, manipulating them, telling them at such and such time you're going to be there, big battle. And that's where people get out of control, because as much as they like you and as much as they might be skint, they think, I just need to support him, I need to get him to number one.
But you can support him by just tapping the screen. You can support by just tapping the screen.
What about CLA when she says Roses aren't good enough and blocks people?
Pardon?
I said, what about when CLA pipes up, and she has done, and goes, these who are sending roses aren't good enough. I want.
Do you know someone had a go at me in the chat yesterday? Can you remember, guys? Somebody had a go at me in the chat yesterday, and I said, what about other FYP people not starting their shows until their gifting goal's done? They said, well, you ask us to tap. I thought, what? I said, I asked you to get taps up. I don't ask you to complete gifting. Yeah, but you ask us to tap the screen. Yeah, but I'm not asking you to spend your fucking money on getting me up there. Do you know what I mean? I asked for, guys, if you got bracelets, can you send bracelets? Guys, can you do your heart me's, please? And someone came at me and said to me that, well, you ask us to tap. And I was like, oh, okay, sorry. Fucking hell, I asked you to tap the screen.
Bigger gifts.
CLA
doesn't do that.
No, but CLA doesn't sit there. CLA doesn't sit there day in, day out battling her
Yes,
friends.
she does.
No, she doesn't. She sits there with her gifts on and just entertains people. I don't find
Entertains sitting there.
by setting it on.
DG goes and
Come on, DHB, mate. You were winning the crowd over then. You were winning the people over, and then you said a stupid comment like that. CLA's one of them that goes, I'm going if you don't send me a lion. Send me a lion. I haven't got fingers, Luke. It's really offensive. Well, I'm sorry. I apologise for that. But I don't know how there's any way tap the screen. I don't know how any other way. Karma Kaz can do what he wants. If Karma Kaz wants to sit there and stream me right now, if that's his content to stream me in front of 500 people, then that's his content to stream me. I couldn't give... Please stop telling me that Karma Kaz is screaming me. Karma Kaz, come in. I'll open the boxes and I'll have a chat with you. Just a chat, no shouting, no screaming. Just explain to me your point. Come into the box. If you come into the live, I'll open the boxes and we'll have a chat about gifting and stuff like that. Okay? If you want to sit there and stream me absolutely pointlessly, then that's up to you. But if you want to come in, I'll open the boxes up and we'll have a chat about what you're trying to get across.
does stuff. PG goes abroad and does content.
So then do that then. Do that. Keep your gifts on. Happy days. You're not encouraging people. You're not saying at 8 p.m, be there, I'm battling my best mate and we're all both in...
When do I say that? When do I say
He's never said
8
that.
p.m, I'm battling my best
But he's
mate?
not expecting people to gift what they can't gift.
Yeah, but DHB, I don't know you, I don't know.
Well, if he sat there laughing, then he doesn't want to come in and get his point across. He's just trying to build his fat platform to clout chase. That's it. I've asked him to come in the box and explain to me what his message is, and he wants to sit there and stream me. That's up to him. I've come into the box and explained to me what your message is and what you want to get out to people. He'll be in the pub. Okay.
Dan or anything, but people are their own person. Dan's not forcing anyone to gift.
Listen,
it's a bonus.
Hang on.
that lady who took her own life was her own person.
That was Jadro. Why are you not in Jadro's?
And gifting. She gifted that.
Yeah, but did you know what happened behind the scenes there with Diageo and Sophie in their DMs saying stuff like this? I'm not in anyone's DMs saying anything about anybody. Like I'm not going, oh, can you make to this battle? I'm not sharing my live. This is one thing I've always said since day one.
I feel like people are gifting Karma Kaz to silence him from moving on to them. That's what I feel. I feel that people are sending gifts to Karma Kaz, bigger creators, because they don't want Karma Kaz to come after him. But if you've got nothing to worry about with manipulating people for gifts, if you've got nothing to worry about, then why would you send him gifts if you've got nothing to worry about? So I'll never gift him. So because I've got nothing to worry about, you won't find me. I asked for bracelets and I asked for heart me's. That's it. So if you've got nothing to worry about, you shouldn't need to gift the man. You shouldn't need him on your side to gift him. If he wants to get his message out, then jump into boxes like I've offered you right now. 2.7 thousand people. Jump in the box and tell me what message you want to spread. But you don't want to come in. So that's fine.
I won't share my live because sharing your live is individually targeting someone saying, can you come and gift me? I will not message them and say, can you make this battle? If I do a battle, say, right, I very rarely do a set battle or anything apart from a reset, that's it. But I will never, I'll never message anybody and ask them to come and gift.
He's been on here longer than you. You would be clout chasing.
You know, say, can you make it or anything. I do a battle, and if someone's there, someone's there. If they're not, they're not. It doesn't matter. I don't ever ask somebody to come. And I don't jump in people's DMs and ask them to gift. Ever.
There's so many people in here missing the point of what this guy's saying now. Like, DG, he's right in what he's saying, bro. You can make content, right?
Am I the one streaming him right now? Am I the one watching him right now? Or is he streaming me? Very odd comment.
To get paid off your content. What he's saying is people are being manipulated into gifting, bro. Whether you like it or not, you have to be honest and have the conversation. Look, you know, you're a good friend of Wolf, one of the most successful on the app, right? He comes across as a lovely fella, nice guy. I've seen him do nice.
I think I'm Luke the Judge Karmakaz. Sat on live streaming you with 600 people saying, who the fuck does Luke think he is? Tell him I see right through you, Karmakaz, as well. I see right through you. So I'll do it one more time. If you would like to come into the box right now and explain your message and tell me about myself, the box will be open just for me and you. It'll be open, nobody else, no EQ, no DG, nobody else, just me and you. I see right through you as well. Getting your gifts off certain creators, I see right through you as well. Don't worry about that.
Nice things, but every single night, bro, he's sitting there screaming at his TV or whatever he's streaming on. Push together, work together, snipes. Bro, of course, it's encouraging people to keep gifting.
100%.
If you've got content, you're making your own money, you're being paid for your content, sitting there and doing battles. Yeah, I have to agree with GHB, man.
Take money from TikTok, get paid from TikTok. You can earn, listen, I know this. I speak to Shane Carl, I speak to a lot of people.
Honestly, right, DG is one of the best creators on here when he does create. The majority of the rest of them, you don't create much, you have to be honest.
Yeah, 100%. Hey, out of the weekly...
Oh, you're so affected by me, aren't you? I've opened the boxes for me and you. If you want to come in, I'm going to say it one more time and then carry on. If you would like to come in and you would like to have a chat about your message. So I don't need your clout. I don't want your clout. You keep your clout. So your clout that you've got from being a hypocrite, you keep your clout. If you want your clout, I don't need your clout. Okay? So, I know how you got your clout. Every single person in this room knows how you got your clout. Who you got your clout from. Who you actually thanked for giving you a clout. Do you want me to play the video of you saying to somebody, thank you for the platform, I think it was, or I might have got that wrong. So, I don't want your clout. I don't need your clout. So I'm not going to give you any more airtime because I'm carrying on, because I can see what you're saying about me. So if you would like to come, he sat laughing. I've not even got the time to laugh at him. If you would, I'll say it again. If you'd like to come in the boxes and tell me all about myself, just me and you are more than welcome. Okay, darling, stay affected.
Yeah, DG does create the most content. I'll stand by that, but I just think you don't need to be doing this. And go live, share what you're doing, and let people gift at their peril. But when you're pressurising, when you're manipulating them into, when you're battling, that is saying, I need your support, and you're putting that support on. It's like your friend coming around constantly wanting support.
You know what it is though as well, DHB, I'm against it, but I find myself like recharging sometimes, like I don't know whether it's because I get people gifting me and I feel like I have to give it back, so I find myself getting dragged into it and gifting, but I'm not stupid enough to fund these people's lifestyles, but I do still recharge. So God knows what vulnerable people are doing. If I'm being sucked into it, I don't know what vulnerable people are doing.
Hello, can anyone hear me?
Oh,
yeah, Miss Mott with me.
Trigger warning, it's about to kick off in these boxes. Trigger warning.
Yeah. No, well, can I just ask DG what he said in Karmakaz's live last night as he left? I'm leaving because all your people are broke ass.
Is that what I said?
That's what you said.
No, I said I don't care about my haters anyway, they're all broke.
No, you said and all your people are broke.
No, I said all my haters are broke.
No, your attitude.
Get the screen recording up.
Your attitude is disgraceful.
And what have he said the problem? That's not that deep, is it? That's not that deep. Like, it's Karmakaz. Karmakaz is just a fucking... He's a chancer.
I actually... I sat there.
I like him.
You might do, but a lot of people see right through him.
Well,
This is. Do you want to know? This is a disgrace.
Anyone that gets
This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace. This is actually a disgrace.
James, listen.
You're slating people with no evidence whatsoever. You're just saying things and throwing things out and saying it about them. No evidence whatsoever. Hang on. Why is people talking about a girl who committed suicide and trying to put that there on creators?
Literally this.
What's that got to do with DJ?
Because that's what happened with some.
Excuse me, I know it's what happened, but why are you saying how would you feel, DG, blah, 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 this here? It wasn't him fucking done it was
No, it's his attitude.
It's not about who's done it. It's not about who's done it. It's no point throwing Diardo's name in there. Just make an example, bro.
Oh no, but you'll throw Wolf's name in there and you'll throw DG's name in there. No. See, there's worse on here, but you don't fucking say it. You won't say it. You'll go for the good ones.
With you, but you actually expect that Dan should treat your partner differently.
16 points, love. You're getting
Use a fucking bomb.
You're getting gifts. You're getting gifts. You're 16 points. You're getting gifts.
The profiles of the people.
So Franchi's getting gifts.
If you click
You're
on
all
the
sat here getting fucking gifts
of the people
for complaining about people getting gifts.
They all look the same.
Moonbeams.
Vulnerable, desperate women.
Miss Mott,
Middle-aged women.
James, I'm getting gifts. I can't decide who gifts me, but I'm in a box here, right?
Yeah, but
don't cry about
one thing you won't see me doing, James, right? You won't see me running battles, bro. You'll never ever see me running a battle on this app.
No, but it's not your
You just said you feel you have to recharge and give back because people gift you.
Yeah, if I'm in a box,
do you know how hypocritical that sounds now that you're in here complaining about people being gifted?
I don't like to take from people, so I have to give back.
Well, you do because you admitted it. You admitted it.
James, you're sitting bro. James, you go on
all the men prey on women,
bro. You go on
I'm gay. I am gay. I do not prey on any women. I do not prey on any women. I am gay.
So I don't know.
Well, I'm gay, so you just know. But you made a statement: all men prey on women. Not true. I'm gay.
So
you're on here slating. You're on here slating with no evidence.
Yeah,
you're slating with no
because I
evidence.
click on the women's profiles who are see gifting.
Do you know my biggest gift is a man?
Oh yeah, Fred. I know. Yeah, I've seen Fred. Fred needs to spend it on his family.
James, you're really echoing.
I did mute.
I'm gone. You're all moonbeams. It's a disgrace the way you're fucking slating people with
You
no
just
evidence.
enjoy your
Come back
holiday,
with the evidence.
Mate, no one gives a fuck what you've got to say.
No one gives a fuck what you've got to say, but you're still fucking talking, aren't you? Moonbeam.
James, listen, you're echoing, darling. Just drop down and I'll get you back in.
Can I just quickly say something to DHB? So DHB, I lost my mum 3 months ago and I'm only 23 and I sat and watched DG constantly and he was the only one that lifted me up. So for you to sit there and say about vulnerable people, I was very vulnerable but I didn't spend a penny.
That's good for you. That's really good. And I'm sorry for your loss. And that's how it should be.
That's called control.
And if you felt by watching DG and he's not battling and he's just making you laugh and just, going live on his normal thing, then sending the odd little gift to say thank you ain't out of the...
No, don't encourage now, DHB.
That's what I'm saying. He had every right. If I had the money, I would have sent him a uni because that's what he done. That's what he's done to people. His content is amazing.
And there's nothing you need that could be for yourself. Can
no,
you send him
you've got people that sit there and do nothing. And
they're not millionaires on this app. Not millionaires. If you click on the profiles,
I am going to open boxes. And I'm going to give a certain person the opportunity to come and speak to me as an adult and tell me their message instead of sitting there laughing at people. So I'm going to let someone come in and try and tell me what their message is because their message is very mixed up.
They need things themselves. You can tell by looking at them.
So you're judging a book by its cover?
Yeah, that's really
I'm old and wise. I can see what's going on.
I used to work for a fella there who used to wear the smelliest jeans. Honestly, he used to look like a baguette.
You're deflecting, mate.
No, I'm not deflecting. I'm explaining. You're judging a book by its cover. You're saying you're judging by somebody how they look and what they should spend or what they should do. So I used to work with a fella who's a millionaire and
all council estate mums and all stuff like that.
See, that's disgusting.
Stupid.
Oh, Miss Mop,
no, that's not fair to. That's not fair to say that everybody that watches DG is council estates mum. You're stereotyping people into one category. That's not fair to do. It's not fair.
You don't know that.
Loads of them are. Loads of them are.
Please don't assume that. No, don't assume that. Just like DHB didn't want his missus being attacked, let's not attack.
I would never attack someone as missus. Never ever.
There's nothing wrong with
nothing to do with me.
Mums, I am one.
Women who live on a council estate.
But I'm telling you, how people are leaving themselves short to gift people, and they don't give a flying fuck.
You've got a gifting level, so I don't think you can say anything about anything.
Exactly.
What gifting level?
You've got a gifting level of 13, which means you've gifted, which means anything you say is...
I also think, to be honest with you guys, I also think this is a serious subject, and I don't think anybody should be sat there laughing cam-2ing. This is actually a serious subject, talking about gifting. So if people want to sit there and laugh about this and say blackout on Luke and things like that, I'm glad I've affected you, but this is a serious thing. I'm going to open up my boxes about gifting. This is a serious thing.
Irrelevant from this point forward.
No, it's not at all.
It is, because you've gifted people. I feel like you was manipulated to do so.
That was about 3 years ago when the first come on.
Even if she's gifted, you still got an opinion, man. Your mind can change.
Your
So
gift
I think you're being a bit ridiculous.
Your gift badge is activated.
It's about £10. It was about 3 years ago.
Gifted.
And I could afford it.
Your gift badge is activated. It would have not been activated. It's activated. So you've gifted recently.
I've gifted recently. I gifted Sean and Caitlin, who I find really a nice couple. They go live in the evening. They sing. They entertain people. They never battle.
Oh, does DG?
So DHB's gifting people. I'm confused again. So DHB's gifting people. I thought he was against gifting and against...
He entertains people.
He does probably 60%.
So why does he not have any rights to be gifted?
40%. He doesn't deserve to be gifted when he's battling and he's doing live resets. When he's putting out content, or if he's live creator and he's walking around or doing silly things or whatever, going wherever he's doing, without pressurising, I mean, because a battle is pressurising your supporters to come in and support you. Then he's welcome to all the gifts what people want to give him for that entertainment value.
How do you know the people that are gifting Sean and Caitlin aren't vulnerable or can afford it?
Because
I remember why I gifted. It was for fucking Alex Brigham against Angie.
Do you know what it is?
Against Angie, that's what it was.
It's your fault, Alex Brigham, that she gifted. It's your fault. Alex Brigham, it's your fault.
So he could be Angie.
What DHB is saying, right? DHB.
So you've just proved the point there. You gifted Alex to beat Angie.
Been calling people out for a long time. I don't know the guy. Don't follow me. Doesn't follow me. I've got no allegiance to him. But I've seen some of his previous videos on the Ardies. And the man's right. The Ardies have been milking this TikTok for fucking 2 years maybe. And now you've got Darren Hardy coming on and making videos that he can't make no money. Me gifters have run away. Bro,
go on his Facebook. He was on a lad's stag weekend 2 weeks ago abroad.
Respectfully, I'm not even gonna. I don't want to go on with that one.
People do take advantage.
It's highlighting people. It's highlighting people that are manipulating.
No, I get it. I get it, Frenchies. I understand what you're trying to highlight, but listen.
But people can't get away with it just because they've got a poorly daughter. That they can't use that as a cover up and do wrongful things. They went on 3 luxury holidays without that poorly daughter.
He was away 2 weeks ago.
And now he sat there. I've seen the video. They sat there saying he's got to go to work in the shop because he's fell off and there's no gifts coming in.
How unfortunate. Do you know that?
Luke, please make people aware it's cheaper to buy coins online than on the app. I don't, Loz, thank you for that, but I don't want anybody to buy coins if they can't buy coins. If you can't buy coins, if you're not in a position, you shouldn't be made to feel like you should gift.
That was my daughter. Make money wouldn't mean nothing to me. I'd be making
can we not talk about the trial, please? I don't like it. Please don't. I don't want to talk about his daughter.
It's on topic of people being manipulated.
But Frenchies, I don't want to talk about his daughter, please.
Fair enough.
Can I just speak for a second, please, Miss Year? Can I just speak for one second?
Gifting him, would he continue doing what he's doing? He said no. So I don't understand why people can't use this app, make content.
Yeah, you didn't say nothing. There are people on here that go out.
16 points, love your...
And sharing the...
because they're lonely, they're vulnerable. They could have a
right. It's all going to go off between Lyrical and Miss Mop. Trigger warning.
Actually got on the rankings, then you naturally organically do it without battling, because battling is not natural, right? It's just going like a while back. Dan Spragg, when he was having a baby, he got #1 just by going live and sharing the birth and everything and updating people. He didn't do one battle in a whole week.
Do your heart
#1, so you can do it, but that's naturally.
James, you need to fuck off and fix that echo of yours, mate.
Lyrical, have you got something to say to me? Because I need to go
Yes,
out.
darling. I gift a lot, and I enjoy gifting. I enjoy gifting, but I tell you what,
you can afford it, can't you?
I don't live in a council house. I'm not on benefits, and I found that quite offensive. Because those that are do get help from me.
Well, I don't really care if you're offended. It's the truth. It's facts.
No, you're stereotyping.
There you go.
No, I'm not.
And then
no,
in
I'm
your other
not.
breath, you're coming out
It's a
with
fact.
rich gifters, like you're jealous. Like, are you sat there in a council house?
Am I jealous? I've got nothing to be jealous of. I'm angry.
You're sat there watching all these
I'm angry.
creatives getting
Give it to
gifted,
children in
and it's pissing you
poverty.
off.
Give it to
Hang on a
children
minute.
in
Hang on a
poverty.
minute. Let's not sit there like a fucking Tory. Let's not sit there like a Tory.
You go, darling, there's a pity race for you. Enjoy.
James, it's fine now.
You fucking stupid little Tory twat.
No, Frenchie, you don't speak to women like that, and you shouldn't. She's coming in to have her opinion. Now, some of the time, Frenchie's got a very valid point, but to come in and attack Lyrical for having an opinion, we shouldn't do that. And this is where boxes do get out of control.
Miss Mark,
a little weird.
Hang on a minute, Frenchie, please don't do that.
Don't come in then and try and talk down to people.
I'm not going to sit there and just ignore.
It's all going off.
You didn't say nothing. There are people on here that go out and work. There are people on here who've done well in their life.
Frenchie, I'm sorry, but I'm dropping you. You ain't going to speak to women.
I live in a council house. I've lived here for 32 years.
What's that to do with me and what I gift?
So I'm just, I can say things about people that live in council houses.
No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you cannot. No, you cannot.
Who's going to stop me?
That's like saying because you're gay, you can be homophobic, or because you're black, you can be racist. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Thank you, James.
The same rules apply to women as well, James. Just lower your tone, please.
Miss Mop, you said there, right? You said you don't care if she's offended when you said all these single mums in the council estate. You said you were offended last night when I said all these people. I said all my haters are broke. When I've been broke before. I know you mean. I mean broke, and you were offended by it. I'm allowed to say that though because I've been broke now.
And I'm a single parent too. Does that make me? You've stereotyped me.
Can I be homophobic because I'm gay? What the hell?
Right, we're going to open up the boxes after this video and have your say. And I offer a box to Karma Kaz if he wants to come in. If you want to come in and have your say and be an adult, you can. So after this video, we are opening up boxes to have your opinions.
It's not right what you said, Miss Mop, and it didn't just offend me, it offended a few people in the stream because you're stereotyping. It wasn't fair.
So I just wanted to you don't live in a council.
You can come in, Mr. Chippy, but as soon as you get vile or as soon as you attack someone, you can come in with your opinion about gifting and what you think, but don't attack anybody in the boxes.
House, so you're irrelevant, okay?
I don't know where I live. Can I live, darling?
Excuse me, can I just say something?
You seem to know so much. Again, assumptions, and it's wrong. You're assuming you know about every gifter on this app, and you don't.
I just care for the ones that can't afford it. That's all I care about. I just care about the ones who can't afford it, who are vulnerable and lonely. That's who I care about. You obviously don't. You obviously don't.
Coming up here hating people that can afford to give.
You're in order
battles. You first come on here. How do you know your gifters weren't broke?
You are jealous as fuck.
Jealous? I don't need anything. I've got everything. I've got everything I need.
You can't turn her gifts off. Of course you can't turn her gifts off.
How can you be jealous?
Miss
How
Mop.
can you be jealous for having an opinion?
Right,
shush, hang on a minute. Can we just let
give it to children in poverty? Thousands of children living in poverty.
You can't get X-rays in boxes like this.
Do you know what gets me on this freaking app? Excuse me, my turn to talk. Thank you, love. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Cheers for your input. Do you know what gets to me on this app? The amount of people who stick their noses in and tells people who or where they can spend their own money. What the fuck has it got to do with any of you?
I do agree with that.
Where I get, where I spend my money, it's got nothing to do with anyone. DHB, you're the biggest melt I've ever come across, lad. I'm not even joking. I can't stand people like you.
Why was people?
What gives you the right to tell people whose word can't spend their money?
I don't tell people what and can't. I'm suggesting what should happen.
You do daily, and if no one agrees with you, you go do a deep dive. You dig and go personal.
Jake, can you put some chat on, darling? I'm getting dots in the chat, darling.
You got personal straight away with me without even saying anything to you.
Me and you've had our little. You know exactly who I am, you sausage. So let's get it that way.
I do not know who you are.
For you to have an incident into you. That's the only one thing that I will say on the subject. But the thing is, what I'm getting tired of is people telling everybody else what they can and can't do on this app. We have every right to be in anybody's life we want, talk to anybody we want, gift to anyone we want. If you want to air about other people, and I'll be honest, DHB, the only thing I don't agree with this is you've really gone for DG. Now, with all due respect,
that's true.
The people that you do want to go for, they won't allow you in the box, so you can't get your part across. Then if this is the case, why don't you do your own lives and talk about it there? You shouldn't be coming into other people's lives and targeting.
How many lives have I gone into?
Sorry, can I just finish?
No, but how many lives have I gone into?
Listen, lad, respect the woman. Let her finish.
Shut up, you dickhead.
I'm really offended you.
Listen, excuse me. So I just want to say that if you want to target these people, and I do say people because men and women should be treated the same. We should all be treated equally. But you shouldn't be just putting your target on one person. You do seem to have a grievance, and with all due respect, I just want to say, if I said it's fishy, our slang here, it's fishy, it's suspicious. I don't know whether or not he said that in that context, I don't know. But I'm just saying there is another meaning to it.
No, he said I thought I could smell fish. That's when my wife messaged. It was
right, okay, so what you should have done is you should have approached DG off the app and just said, right, listen, mate, I didn't really like that comment. Whether or not it was at her or not, I'm not sure. But if you could just, maybe if you'd gone it that way, it wouldn't have been.
You're now telling me how to conduct my behaviour on the app, but I can't tell people.
No, I'm just saying it would have been maybe less heated, but now because it looks like you're gunning for
and that, but I've just been directed to.
He was just chilling out. I went into his live and just told him to ignore the negative comments, and Frenchie decided to call me a mutt. He doesn't know me. I find you very offensive how you speak to men and women.
DHB, come back. You've got a bio.
You do need to be a bit more respectful, mate, because you've done stuff and you just, I mean, it's not nice how you talk to people. But anyway, guys, enjoy your day and see you later. Thanks for having me, Miss J.
Bye, Choo Choo.
I just wanted to ask DHB, obviously, he says about vulnerable gifters and that, but I've just been directed to a whole thread on Tattle Life to do with DHB. Ooh. And on there, they mention about DHB receiving gifts from a vulnerable person called Alfie.
Ooh.
And who this person was vulnerable. And these are coming from his own community that are talking about him in Tattle Life. And it's not just that, there's quite a few things in there with him to do with gifting, especially that one about him accepting gifts. They actually say, I'm sorry, but I don't think he's a good person at all. He knows exactly what he's doing. Yeah, he doesn't beg, but he allows and knew someone was vulnerable to still gift. That's just one there, could be others. In fact, I remember Alfie gifted, so it's okay for when he gifts Daryl, but it's not okay for other people to do it.
Guys, don't forget
Daryl doesn't beg, no, but he still allows vulnerable people to gift him.
Wow,
This was back in September.
Right, I'm gonna I'm going to open up the boxes now for you to have your say. Can I just make it clear? I ain't against Karma Kaz and his message. I'm not against DHB and his message. But I think you're going for the wrong creators first. In statements, your first statement was that you are coming for the creators that are manipulating gifters' monies. That's fine. You didn't show any proof. No, don't put Burn Kaz. Don't put that. I'm going to open my box and see if he comes in. Right. So your first statement was that you were coming for creators that are manipulating gifters' money. That was your first statement. Yeah. So you came for DG, you didn't really show much proof. Then you've come for Misread, which you didn't show any proof on that. Okay, you don't like Misread's platform, but I'm getting confused with what your goal is, and that's why I want you to come in the box and just explain to me what is the goal. You've gone for DG, you've gone for Misread. It's going to be Mama Kaz next, because it seems to be a pattern that it's people that don't agree with EQ. Now, the problem that I've got is I've got no problem with you spreading your message. If you want to spread your message, spread your message. But when you're saying to EQ, thank you for the opportunity, why are you not going to call someone out that actually sits there and doesn't start her FYP show until she's reached a gifting goal? And you actually did thank EQ for the opportunity.
Oh, that was shit.
Do you never get any issues? Unprepared.
Value so and get some new equipment.
That's it. I will do.
Alright, I will let you go, and well done, you're smashing it.
Nice one for the opportunity.
So you're doing all the hard work, will you?
Thank you, nice one for the opportunity. So what your first statement was, you're coming after people for manipulating gifters for money, but you've aligned yourself with someone that's all about the money. So I've got no problem. Come in the box and tell me what you think. Come in the box. Come in the box, Karma Kaz, and there's just a conversation to be had. There's going to be no shouting. There's going to be no screaming. Just come in and tell me what your message is, because I'm confused about what your message is. Are you going after people on the app or that don't like EQ, or are you going after people manipulating? Because, like, as Prince Brat showed today with Sophie Rose and things, like, she was trying to get level 50 gifters in there to gift her, and people like Diadro. Why have you not gone for Diadro yet? Just, there's a conversation to be had. There's no shouting, there's no screaming. Just come in and tell me what your message is. So I'll just wait for him to see if he comes in. Just give me a minute, and there's a conversation to be had. There's no shouting and screaming. I did call you an absolute D-head yesterday because of what you said about Misread, but, you know, I'll apologise for that, but come and tell me your message. Tell me what your message is. Just give me a minute, guys. Just let's see if he joins. Like, there's no shouting, there's no screaming. Just, I want to know what the goal is. What about that? About Sophie Rose? Yeah, like, you know. But I want to know what people's goals are. Is DHB here? Is he here? Yeah, Remy, sorry. Yeah, Remy. Guys, if you haven't done your heart me's, can you get your heart me's in, please? So what is it? Is it personal? Are you going after people? Because you didn't show any proof of Red or DG manipulating people for money. So who's the next person? Are you coming in, Karma Kaz, to have a conversation or not? Because if you're not going to come into my room and have a conversation, me and you, then I'm not going to address you again. You're not coming in? Is he coming? No. Okay, well, we're not addressing him again then. Because I've asked him for a sensible conversation instead of there sitting there laughing about a serious subject. So he's not watching. Okay, if he wants to come in, he can. If he doesn't, I don't think so. I think it's going to be Mama Kaz next. I think he's going to go for Mama Kaz next. Right, guys, let's get your opinions anyway. Right, who's coming in first? TJ, Becca, you've always got something to say. You can come in. You can come in. You can come in.
Becca, you've always great.
Oh, there's a party.
Guys, if you've got music on, please turn it off. You can come in. I think you're a fan of DHB. Hang on, I just want to drop someone because there's a DHB.
Luke.
Hello.
Luke, you can drop me, but I only literally come in to say that I can speak. People don't know what I'm on about, but I've had loads of messages, but I can talk.
Go on.
But you can drop me.
No, go on.
He's dribbling.
Okay.
What's wrong with you?
I had an operation on my mouth.
Are you okay?
Fine and dandy. Me numbness is wearing off now, so we should be able to speak properly in an hour or two. But then I'll come back and have me say.
All right, thank you. I just want to.
Go ahead,
I think there's a DHB supporter here. I'm not sure. I might be wrong, but where's they gone? They've dropped out. Anyway, TJ, what do you think about this?
Yeah, so firstly, MT's just been to the dentist. He's just been melodramatic. Actually, that Jay's Live started with us talking about pickle juice from the battle before. And I think Jay actually did quite well holding people and holding that heavy room. But the element of DHB talking about people that are anonymous having an opinion is bizarre. I'm always for people having an opinion because if you're on a public app, you have to accept that. If you say something on a public app, then you have to accept opinions from people. That's a given. But to say that people should be doxxed because they're anonymous for whatever reason that they may choose to do so, DHB, you, other people choose not to be anonymous. That's your choice that you make. But to say that people deserve to be that, that's like saying people who on a radio station who call up to give an opinion on what the host is saying should all deserve to be doxxed. It's bizarre. It's ridiculous. So what if people go in... What are those glasses? So what if other people go into like...
In disguise.
Other people's... Oh, I got it. Yeah, I got it. What if other people go into other people's lives and have opinions? That's the point of this public app. If you're putting yourself out there to be on there, on a public platform, that's tough then. So I think the argument of having an opinion, it was silly on his, but he's welcome to his... In terms of gifting, everyone is responsible as an adult to gift who they want to gift. No one should be telling anyone who should do that. But there is a responsibility on creators who are getting those to basically say, hold on, this person is gifting way off spec here. This isn't normal. What do I need to do to put measures in place? I think that's a sensible way forward. But the problem with this is TikTok, not individual creators. This app is now a business, an entertainment business. So you've got to expect people who do TikTok shop, who do all that, to make money. It's as simple as that.
I just think there does need to be a safeguarding aspect from people that are vulnerable. I don't know how you'd work it out. I don't know how it would be structured. That's for TikTok to come up with. But I do agree with some of DHB's points, as I do agree with some of Kamikaze's points. There does need to be a welfare issue for people that are spending money and thousands and getting into debt over it. Like credit cards, in my opinion, credit cards should not be allowed to be used.
100%. Last point on this is, I think some of their points are sensible and realistic, and some of those messages are true. The problem is when you're reaching around and you're saying things that are vindictive or bringing other people into it.
That's my point.
Around edges, you're losing that initial message, which is true, and that's the problem with this app.
And that's where I think certain creators that are trying. That's why I'm trying to hide. Leave the glasses alone. And that's why I think certain creators, that the people that you've aligned yourself with, you will not be taken seriously now, and your credibility is gone because of the people you are aligning yourself with.
Yeah, and there's not cliques all around the place. People are allowed to have friendship groups and talk without it being a clique or a mafia gang or anything like that. People are allowed to have friends. Anyway, laters.
Thanks, you, buddy. TJ. Becca, I know you've got a lot to say. Go on, darling.
I have. I've got a few things.
Liar.
I haven't been on the app for a couple of months now because I've been poorly.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
No, it's all right. It was an addiction. It was my addiction. It wasn't a gifting addiction. But because I haven't been on the app for a couple of months, I know Miss Mop is lying because your gifter level deactivates when you haven't been on for a while.
Oh,
so
right.
it wasn't when you gift Alex. It was not when you gift Alex.
Oh, okay.
Because it deactivates.
That's a bit awkward, isn't it?
Exactly, because I tried to get in Miss Shea to say that and I couldn't get in, but she was lying. Number 2, what the fuck are them, Luke?
What? I'm hiding. I'm incognito. What's wrong with you?
Are you blocking out the haters?
I'm blocking out everybody. I'm just talking to you, Becca. Becca, thank you for coming in. It's nice to see you back. You're always welcome in here. Thank you for coming in.
All right.
Thank you, Becca.
What happened, man?
Just wait a second, you clout chaser. Hello, Danny.
Hi, Luke.
Hello, darling. What do you think?
So my thing is, earlier you did a poll asking whose responsibility is it?
Yep.
The creators or whatever. But to be fair, it shouldn't even be able to get past TikTok. It should be them that does all the thing, not personal, just one person creator chasing all their gifters. Because if you think DJ as the example, as everyone keeps bashing on about him, look how many he's got. How many people would he have to be following up with? And then there's the other thing about everybody always goes on, or creators messaging their gifters to manipulate them. So someone as well could take that message that creator's sending them and say, oh, look, they're trying to, they're manipulating their gifters because they're messaging them. So can the creator actually win? Sorry, I'm poorly. I'm trying my best.
Oh, sorry.
Can the creator actually win?
I'm not actually sure. It's like you said though. How can a creator message when he's got like fucking 700 to 1,500 people in? How can he message every other gifter? That's why I've said I believe TikTok should have a thing in place where
definitely,
where like now they do it in betting. So when you sign up to a betting site now, you have to fill in a form and you have to put your household income. You have to put everything. I think that's just what needs to happen. Obviously, people are going to lie, but then is that not down to the people that have lied? Then you can turn around and say, "Well, listen, you've done the questionnaire, you filled it in, you lied on it. It's your fault." Guys, don't forget your heart.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Yeah. So that's just my little point there. Thank you.
Thank you for coming up. Thank you, Danny.
Bye, love.
Bye. Hello, clout chaser, Alicia.
I just come in quickly to say I went into one of his mods' lives, and they were saying that he has been investigating all this gifting and whatnot for months, and it's to do with people buying credit cards off the dark web. That's what his mod said, because I was trying to understand what he was trying to do, because he obviously has his gifts on, talks smack about gifters, then says, oh, I don't mind gifting. But that was another thing that was thrown into the mix.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just wanted to, but I don't think if you are buying credit cards from the dark web, I don't think you're a vulnerable gifter. I think you
shouldn't be buying any credit cards. It should be banned.
No, of course you shouldn't. But I don't think that makes someone vulnerable.
I don't think it makes someone vulnerable, but all people are saying in the comments, like, people are going to lie. People are going to lie, and they are. And if you're going to lie, oh, hang on, I need to let someone in. Sorry, Alicia, I'm going to drop you quickly. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Alicia. Darling. Love Alicia. Thank you, Alicia.
Bye.
Clout chasing.
Bye, Alicia.
Hang on, because he doesn't always have much time. Hello, Tony.
How are you doing, buddy?
I'm all right.
I just want to say, yeah. I think you're all fucked when DWP gets a hold of you.
Yeah. I'm
completely.
I'm not fucked, but okay.
Fucked. All right, I'm only carrying on with you. This whole problem thing, yeah. Listen, I'm only carrying on with you. I'm only messing, right? I just want to say one thing quickly, yeah.
I'm gonna lose my job.
Go on. Yeah. Right, Tony, it's serious. Let's go. It's serious conversation.
I know, 100% is serious. Right, serious time, yeah. We all know there's an issue there. There was some great points in Miss J's live earlier on from both sides, yeah? But realistically, we are not trained, especially no one on this app is trained to tell whatever. You can try to advise people, but how are you actually meant to tell who is vulnerable and who ain't? How is it? It's not possible.
That's what I can't understand. How you would put a system in place, Tony? That's what I'm not like.
It's impossible. It's as far as I'm concerned, it's impossible. Yeah. If TikTok can't do it, how is anyone on this app going to do it? If there is some sort of a way you can put it in place, maybe the mods could just turn around and sort of say, just simple little things in the chat. Don't gift to feel welcome, just to fit in. Certain messages you can say during your live feeds, but really, you can ask someone 10 times if they're all right, and even if they're not, they could still tell you 10 times, yes, I'm fine, I'm okay. You know what I mean? How is anyone meant to know? You're not really going to know what's inside of someone's head. No. Realistically, you're not going to know what position that person's in. You know what I mean?
No, that's
people
true.
are coming in and gifting. No one is going to be able to stop that. I don't see how there can be a solution to this problem. But anyways, I've got a big battle at 8 o'clock. Join me quick.
Get
Bye.
out of here, clout chaser. Out. All right. Hi, Katie. We do not advertise battles in here, guys. Hi, Katie. Katie.
Hello, sorry.
Hello, darling.
You've pretty much covered what I wanted to say. I wanted to say, like, TikTok should be banning people using credit cards to recharge with.
Yep.
And they should, it should be under the same laws as gambling, because when you're in a battle and somebody's, big agency battle or whatever, and you're all pushing for your person to win, it's like backing a horse at a horse racing or whatever.
Yep.
But there's no win at the end of it. The only win people get at the end of it is they might come back and gift them back.
It is gambling, but I think it is on the creator's responsibility, because I feel that people feel like they have to gift to fit into that community. So they think, I need to gift, the creator will notice me. Hello Jack's wife, the creator will notice me, or I need to gift to fit in. If I don't gift in his battle, I'm going to get ignored. So is that on the creators? Yes, it is on the creators. I do believe that.
No, because gifting definitely gets you noticed, because your name comes up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So putting a comment in, I've commented on your lives and you've never seen them because there's that many going through.
I always say hello to you.
But you could never read all of them comments. Nobody could. It's impossible, when they're flying through.
Yeah.
But the creators, TikTok needs to stop credit cards being allowed, and people with big platforms could help with that. They could say, right, well, we're just going to do rose battles, or we're going to stop doing all battles until TikTok stop credit cards being allowed to be used.
Credit cards shouldn't be allowed to use, no credit. I disagree with that. Kate, thank you for coming up. I'm going to give everybody 2 minutes because the boxes are full. Kate, thank you for coming up. I appreciate you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Luke. Bye.
Hello, Claire.
Hiya, Luke.
Hello, beautiful.
Hiya, you're right, darling.
Thank you.
So I just wanted to pop up, DHB.
Oh, God.
No. Put a comment on one of Grace's posts about 4 months ago.
Yeah.
And I responded to it, and then he started having a go at me, attacking me, saying that I'm a stalker and all this lot and gifting. I'm a 51-year-old responsible adult, okay? I spend £10 a month on TikTok.
Yep.
Buying coins, and I spend £10 a month on Tombola Bingo, okay? That's my limit. That's what I do. Bingo. Because that's just something that I do. I don't drink, I don't go out and spend money and stuff. And he started going on at the money that you're gifting Gracie, you could be giving to your grandkids. I bet you only give them a £5 for Christmas and all this lot, and proper being personal with me and stuff. But great with Gracie, I did have a big win on the bingo, right? So I won £1,500.
Bingo! Full house!
Right.
Yeah,
So I gifted Gracie a few things because she was doing a competition. And she did message me and say, are you all right gifting that amount? And I said, yes, I've had a win on bingo, so I thought I'd give you a treat. And then he was going on at me and being dead personal about my kids and my grandkids. And I'm I'm 51 years old, I'm a grown adult. I know my own mind, I can do what I want. And I just think he shouldn't go at DG. He's right in some respects, with the driving, with the screen thing on and stuff like that. But, the creators, some creators do reach out to the people and say, are you all right gifting like that or not?
Yep.
So I just think that he's wrong in that respect, and he should keep his opinions to himself.
Do you agree with anything he says, though? Anything he says, do you actually agree? Are you just totally because to be honest, I didn't like the man. Then I've listened to the man and I think, do you know what? He has got valid points, but I feel like he just goes personal. But there is stuff.
If he didn't go personal, then he just made it across the board and not to individual people, he's gone at DG.
Yeah.
I don't really watch DG that much, to be honest with you. I don't. But he has got good content, etc. And I do agree with DHB in the respects where he's saying about driving and being in the car and stuff like that.
100%.
Yeah,
right.
I agree with him with that. But he shouldn't dig and go personal on everyone. He should just have an open opinion across the board to everybody and not just one person.
Claire, thank you for coming in the box. You're always welcome here. I'm going to have
Thank you,
to move
Luke,
on because
darling.
everybody's got 2 minutes. Lovely to see you. Have a nice
All
night.
right, love you, Jay.
Guys, can you do your heart me's if you haven't done them, please? Not you yet, Jay. You're not yet, Jay. Hi, Sean.
Saying bye to Claire.
Shush.
My name's Shannon. I just
Sorry,
put that
Shannon.
out.
Hello, Shannon.
It's okay.
Hello, Shannon.
Everyone says my name's Sharon or something else.
Hello,
so it's
Shannon,
okay.
darling. Sorry.
I just wanted to make the point of across that obviously I watch DG all of the time. I think he's funny, but a lot of the time when he comes on, right, he's chilling with his chat, and 90% of his chat are the ones that are asking him a battle, and he will turn around and say, "Oh, I'm just chilling. I wanted to speak to my chat. I don't want a battle." So I just wanted to put that out there for the first thing. Also, DHB coming at everybody in DG's chat saying we're all single mums, we don't have anything better to do than gift. Well, I have a partner, and a lot of people in DG's chat have partners. Also, it's not just women, it's also men. But I think it's a personal attack, because if he was really good, obviously I get his point, there is vulnerable people. But why not start something and get all the people that agree with you on board to try and get TikTok to make it so that you can only spend so much money on the app a month. So TikTok that have a limit. But instead, he went at DG personally and started bringing up his parenting, his child, his ex.
Yep.
That's disgusting, because he's saying, "Oh, you don't see your child. What do you do for your child?" when it's split? So you'll see his child for 4 days 1 week and 3 the next, or whatever. But that doesn't make him a bad parent. My parents had a divorce when I was young, and I lived with my dad. But then I moved to my mum's after so long. But I still seen them both. Does that make both my parents bad parents?
No, of course.
Because they weren't together?
I just want somebody to come up. Everybody's coming on chatting these people that they want to protect vulnerable people, they want to stop the manipulation. Then come up with a plan to help the vulnerable people. Does that make sense? Come up with TikTok. Come up with a plan to help the vulnerable people. Come up with a plan to safeguard people. Shouldn't be using credit cards. You should never use credit cards.
I agree.
I am guilty of this myself though. Like when I was battling ages ago. Like I don't like when people go snipe, work together. You know what I mean? I hate that. That's cringy to me. Like people will gift you if they can gift you. If they can't gift you, they can't gift you. But definitely what you're saying with DHB, his point would get out there. His point would get out there if he didn't go personal.
Yeah, he's going personal, and the other thing is you've got to remember there's someone that's always sat on the top of the rankings who shouldn't be there, who has manipulated so many people. And I will bring it up to the fact that someone unalived themselves because they were in that much debt because of manipulation. Why not go for him and the amount of people that don't even associate themselves with him anymore, instead of going at DG, who actually creates content and makes people laugh, instead of going at him personally? There's more people out there on TikTok. There's thousands, millions of people, and I just find that they're going at the wrong people for the wrong reasons. If you want to get your point across, then do something different instead of going personal. That's all I think.
That's something I can't understand. I just don't understand why. Are they starting with DH? Are they starting with DG because he gives them the time of day? Like, are we starting with because he actually lets them in the box and actually talks about them? Is that why we're going for him? Because I would have thought the person to go for first would have actually been Diageo, proving that in his Discord and his mod chat that people do get told, round up the gifters, let the people with level 50s in the boxes, encourage the gifting. So I can't really understand why people have decided to go for DG first. I'm very sorry.
That's what my point is. That's exactly what I think. Why not go for the people that have clearly been all over TikTok for known to manipulate people, and obviously, unfortunately, poor the Irish lass obviously unalived herself because of him, and obviously his baby mum, Sophie Rose. So why not go for them?
I can't answer that question. That's something I've asked them to come in the box to explain You know, no shouting, no screaming. I've asked them to come in and have a conversation, but people would rather sit there laughing cam to in. They don't want, so obviously they don't want to get their awareness across. But anyway, thank you for coming in, darling. You're more than welcome all
Thank
the
you
time.
for having me.
Thank you. Hello,
Bye.
Unique G. 2 minutes, darling. Let's go.
You're my sweetheart. You're all right.
All right, darling. Hello.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me all right?
I
Yeah.
can hear you, darling.
Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you, darling.
Oh, my signal's a bit shit. I'm in Lanzarote. One sec.
Unique.
Brill.
Hello. Hello, S. Who's next? Actually, Prince Brat. You've been sat the longest. Where's Jay gone? Hello, Prince Brat.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good, good. So, right, I think this is a difficult topic, you know. Okay. I do, I'm not going to lie. I think I might be a bit controversial, but I do think, all right, I think there's precautions that can be taken, and I think there's certain things that should happen. For example, creators saying, like, please gift responsibly, or please don't gift if you can, like, putting that message out there.
Yep.
But ultimately, I don't think anyone has been able to come up with a way yet where it's able for anyone who's going live to fully know, you know, who's vulnerable, who's not, who's spending too much money, who's not. Because there's so many people who just will turn around to you if you message them and say, please don't feel like you have to, like, yeah, I don't feel like it. I
do get what you're saying, but I'm yet to hear with someone come up with a solution. Do we stop battling altogether? Do we stop the weeklies altogether? TikTok aren't going to do that. They make billions.
But you know what it is? Even if you stop all that, and I know this sounds bad, they'll just find something else to be addicted to spending money on. I don't think that's going to stop them from spending. They've obviously got an addiction with spending money on TikTok. And if you stop the TikTok, they'll find somewhere else to spend their money.
I just think there needs to be something put into place for vulnerable people, and we should not be allowed to use credit cards. Prince, you can sit there because you're modding, and I'll speak to you in a minute. Shut up. Go on to mute you. Hello, Alice.
Hiya. An ex-bookie here.
Oh.
Yeah. When we were in the shop, like with the machines and that, if people were on there and they were on a certain amount of time, or they spent a certain amount of money, it would block them. And then we would have to verify that they were able to carry on. And then we'd have to press a button in order for them to carry on. And the same with people coming up and placing bets.
Oh, yeah.
A certain amount of money, it's like, are you sure you're all right? I think there should be a thing in place where people, as you said, in bookies, you have to write down your income and that. People put a max a month that they're able to spend, and then once they reach that, then TikTok cut them off.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I think TikTok should do that. That is a good idea. I do agree with you on that one. It needs to be done. But what... I don't know. Will they do it? Are they going to do it? They make billions a year. Are they going to do it realistically? No. But like I said, credit cards banned, and there should definitely be a limit. 100% there should be a limit.
Yeah.
Alice, thank you for coming on. £100 a week max to top up. I don't know, because everybody's the problem you've got then is, Alice, is that's why I said about the questionnaire. They should ask people's household income, what do you make, so that TikTok can calculate what they think you can spend.
Yeah.
Because if you've got someone that sat there with £50 million in his bank and he wants to gift everybody like King K, which not everyone's King K, are you then going to limit him that he can't? I don't know how it can work. I don't know.
Well, I have just had to show my ID with my face and a verification code for TikTok so I can actually go live and also do shop. I think we should have to prove that we have got certain amounts of money. Even if you just have to screenshot or take a picture of 1 month's bank's balance and send it over. And then people will know, look, yeah, you can afford it, you can't afford it. And there'd be a max amount for like people on benefits, people who are working, multimillionaires and that sort of thing.
because even multimillionaires can be gamblers and have addictions and lose it all.
I know that. I've got a friend that lost a lot of money on gambling, lost everything. Alice, thank you for coming in and sharing us. You're always welcome in here. Thank you, Alice.
Thank you.
Claudia, I know you haven't got a lot of time. What were you saying about in September, Lady Claudia? Hello over there, by the way, Claudia. Where is she? Claudia, unmute the mic. Oh, stop. Here we go.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. What were you saying about September, darling? Nice to see you.
And you, my darling, I'm really proud of you, and I'm glad you're doing so well. It's lovely to see you.
Thank you.
And yeah, no, congratulations. What was I saying about September? That I've heard from a good source that apparently the gifting and everything's going to stop for TikTok. I mean, is it true? Is it not true? Because, like you say, billions of dollars are being, made by the company. But I think there's new legislations and stuff because it's apparently been looked as a money laundering app. So that's the tool that's been basically created in China for huge money launderers. So, because it goes through a third party and all that and everything, etc. So as for the gifting, I mean, it has to come to a head because at the end of the day, it's just causing just too much havoc out there, isn't it, really? I mean, look what happened last year when we all met on this app and, it all started off being fun and chatty and you and I and like lots of people in our boxes or our rooms and stuff, we were all like, good vibes and everything. And then because of the greed that kicked in with some of the creators that you and I both know and have been involved in.
Yes, absolutely.
We went a little bit silly, especially when I introduced King K to the app. I heard you just mention King K, which I literally spoke to him just literally about 20 minutes ago.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course you can.
You don't have to answer. Do you think King K regrets coming on this app? Do you think he saw the side? Because that's just a pure example. He comes on, he gives away. He didn't have any content, but he came on to help people. As we know, he paid for a funeral, a stone. He was giving things away. This man used to fill his room.
Yep.
10,000 people. Do you think? Because I did speak to him months and months ago. Do you feel that he regrets ever coming on TikTok? Thank you.
Not at all, because do you know what the thing that he did was he whatever he did it for as a good deed.
Yeah.
And whoever he helped and whoever we sort of got. I mean, you saw the competitions and the little kind of little games that we played and stuff. Yeah. Not games, what they called little gifting days and stuff. We spent hours on lives and just basically sort of getting all the other creators, other, people, followers that were just basically needing some help, whether it was financial, whether it was for, mental health, whether it was, just for like to gift someone or whatever. Like the lady with the headstone.
Yeah, that was lovely.
That was, he gave her £800.
Do you find the gifting, and did you find it became too toxic for him? Like the messages he used to get, like we know, Claudia, how many messages he got. Like,
Luke, do you know how many messages I've still got in my TikTok message inbox that I haven't even had the chance to open and read yet, saying, "Can you speak to King K? Can you ask him for this? Can you ask him for that?" To me. And I didn't, and that I was going through a period myself. I never even asked him anything for help or anything like that.
Yep.
So I just thought, do you know what, guys? Back the fuck off. It's. Sorry, am I not allowed to swear?
Of course you can. Keep going.
Okay, sorry. No, but Luke, because I do take it, I'm quite passionate about it because you saw what I went through with it. And at the same time, these other creators that have carried on, continued, made an absolute fortune and a fool of themselves. And they've made a fool of, out of all the gifters as well that are genuinely trying to help them. I'll give you one scenario which you're going to be so shocked about, and this person as well.
Oh, no.
This poor woman gifted someone else £6,500 to help the other one while, going on, what was going on last year with the hospital, this, that and that to help, fund the private hospital. this creator kept the money. Now, this gifter is actually like pretty.
Come back!
No.
You're telling us a story. Come back. Where have you gone?
I'm here.
All
I'm
right,
not going anywhere.
keep going.
Without mentioning any names, and I wouldn't do that
Thank you,
because it's
Rossi.
down
Thank
to
you,
the
Callum.
person whether he or she wants to, sort of like come out with it. There's a serious situation at the moment, and this person really, really needs the cash. And trust me, if I had it, I'd be the first one to give it to her or him, because it's just wrong. It's just so wrong. This money went in that person's pocket and nowhere else. That's it, and it's just vile. It's just vile what's gone on.
Guys, can we not surmise who it is, because Claudia's not going to say, and I don't actually know what she's talking about. I'm going to be honest with you, Claudia. I've got no idea what you're talking about.
No. Now, I do have proof. I'm very good friends with the person, and I've known her for years, and it's and I know the creator as well.
But Claudia, I don't know who you're on about. Just to,
No.
I've got no idea what you're on about.
No, and I'm not going to disclose it.
Okay.
And I'm certainly not going to disclose it. But at the same time, and do you know what? And it kind of affects. Look, Lucy's just joined, right? I think the girl is amazing. She's wonderful. She's got a talent. She's a beautiful singer, beautiful soul, and that's what needs to be recognised, and that's what needs more. The app needs more of that. The talents. The entertainment, the chats, the helpful chats, the kind of like, not people just being vile on the app and just being just nasty and rude and all that kind of stuff, Let's just get good vibes going like we did before. Do you remember, Lou?
Absolutely. It was a lovely time. It was a nice time, but like you've just said, that's why I've said to you about King K. That's why I've said, because I think he came on to do good, and I think it turned a little bit to shit for him, sour to him, because like people, the gifting. Then King K got involved in the leaderboard. Then he was gifting creators, and it just went toxic from there. So he took himself away from it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, Claudia, you've had more than 2 minutes. It's lovely to see you. You're more than welcome in here anytime. We're live at 3:30 every day. Thank you, Claudia.
You're welcome.
Thank
Call
you,
me
darling.
anytime.
I will do. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Lots of love.
Bye, Claudia. Nice to see you. SLS backup. Hello. Guys, don't let anyone else in the boxes. Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you for letting me in, love. Basically, I agree with what you said earlier on. I've been on the app for about 4 years now, but I actually stepped down because I was bullied off the app as a creator. Now, where the gifting is concerned, I do believe that there is creators on this app that are nothing but savage. And I mean savage, and it has to stop. It has to stop, because people are going in the rooms, right, because they want to get to know these creators. They want to say hello, and these creators won't even acknowledge them until they gift. So there is a responsibility there on that side as well.
No, I totally agree with you. People feel like to stay in a room. People feel like to stay in a room and be noticed. Oh, I've got a gift this person, I need to. Then the debt comes and they borrow money, then they get a credit card, and it has got to stop. So yes, on that one, it is the creator's responsibility on that one.
100%. Now, I stepped off the app. Obviously, I was bullied off it, actually. And I went and opened up a business. So then I've come back and I've started on my account. And you know what? Every time I go live, someone gets me bananas because of the jealousy. And I'm thinking, do you know what? You all need to grow up, because it is very money orientated. And when you've got a creator screaming at the screen, give me, or I'm going. Listen, and then you've got other ones sitting there, doing the snowflakes, they're doing this, they're doing that. It's too easy for people to come on this app, create an account, and go on and get money. That's all it's about. And you know what? It needs to stop, because it used to be fun, Luke.
It did.
It used to be fun. It's not fun anymore. Everyone's killing each other. They're hating on each other. They're putting hate campaigns out, and people are suffering because of it. Do you know what I'm saying? It needs to stop. And where TikTok is concerned, even myself, I should have had a blue tick a long time ago. When you've got a business and you've got the business registration and you've got all these things, they shouldn't even be fake accounts. There's people making money on my name on this app.
I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's bad, like, and the way I see it, like, listen, I've watched you, I watch in the background, oh, Luke, but of course I had to speak up today for those people the vulnerable people who love these creators and feel that they have to gift for the creator to just even say hello. And I think it's disgusting.
Listen, never sit in the backgrounds in here. Always come in when you ever want to come in. But I do agree with you. Yeah, I do agree with you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for having your point. You're more than welcome. Actually, I'm going to give you a follow, actually. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming in the box. You have a good day. Thank you. Oh, bless her. Hello, Coyote, and then Becca. Sorry, guys, I haven't got time for any more boxes. I'm sorry. Hello, Coyote.
Hiya, honey.
Hello, darling. You all right?
Oh, I'm fine. I've only really come up to see, do you know, it doesn't really matter what you gift the person you like. I gifted a certain creator that everyone knows on here. I don't think anyone really wants to know who it is. And I gifted 1 rose. And as soon as I gifted that rose, within seconds, I was blocked. So the opponent that he was blocking, that he was, what's the word again? Battling,
yeah.
The person he was battling, I then went over to the other persons and I just made a comment and said, by the way, he's just blocked me for giving 1 rose. He then turned around and said, did you block someone for giving him a rose? And he went, yeah. And I was like, I could only give you 1 rose and I get blocked for that?
That's wrong. That's totally wrong.
So, for me, it's like I gift. And don't get me wrong, I liked watching that person, but I'm blocked from there. And I don't care that I'm blocked from there now. It's the fact that 1 rose wasn't good enough for that person. Now, if I was unis and that, guaranteed I wouldn't have got blocked then.
Yeah, when was this? When did this happen? When was it? How long ago?
This was recent. This was only like 2 months ago. The person was at home. He wasn't actually on holiday. He was at home.
I'm sorry you went through that, but do you know what? It's probably for the best. It's actually probably for the best that they did block you. Guys, you can't you can't block people out of your room saying it was maybe against the glove. Do you know what I mean? Because basically what they're saying is the glove cancels out the ×5, but you can't block people for it. Do you know what I mean, guys? If she doesn't
see people want.
If she doesn't want to say who it is, if you don't want to say who it is, you don't have to. Don't let anyone force you.
I do. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it was DG.
Really?
He was battling against JC.
Yeah.
Because I went over into JC's live and I said to JC, just blocked me. And JC went, did you just block someone? And they gave you a rose. It glitched out, didn't hear what was said. Turned around and said to the mod, you don't need to explain. And I was like, fair enough, okay.
Was it DG that did it, or was it one of the mods that did it? Did DG actually do it himself, or was it a mod that done it?
One of the mods did it.
Okay, because I don't think DG...
It was a mod that done it.
Yeah.
No, he did know, though, because one of the mods explained for what... I don't know what the mod said, because obviously I wasn't over there. But he turned around and said to the mod, you don't need to explain, it's okay.
Okay.
So obviously he knew.
Okay, well, darling, I'm not going to comment on that. We're going to leave DG to comment on that. I can't...
Oh, I'm not asking for any comments. At the end of the day, it was just stating that it really doesn't matter what you gift a creator. It never seems to be enough. And if it's not what they want, you get blocked for whatever reason. I don't know why. I really don't care why now, because I'm past that stage. It was just to put in that it doesn't matter whether you have this amount that you're only allowed to gift. It really doesn't matter if you don't gift what they want.
Yeah.
You're done.
Okay, thank you for coming in. I'm a little bit. I can't really see DG being like that, but that's your experience. So, do you want to speak to DG about it because he's here, or are you not bothered? It's up to you.
I can speak up, Luke.
Hello, sorry, darling. Hello.
Yeah, if DG has got a battle going on,
yeah,
and there's a glove, it's well advertised that Team DG, like, they have a lot of sabotagers coming in, where they'll send roses through the glove. So maybe you were blocked by mistake. I've been blocked by DG myself for reasons that I won't go into. It was because of another creator that I quite publicly do not like. But if you've been blocked for sending a rose and you thought it was because of a rose and it wasn't, they probably thought you were sabotaging.
Because I went over to JC, was battling JC at the time. Because I went over to JC and I turned around and said to JC, he's just blocked me for giving him a rose. And JC turned around and said to him, did you just block someone for giving a rose?
Yeah, but it wouldn't have been DG. It would have been one of the bots.
But DG knew I was blocked for that.
The guys, you can all put in the comments no excuse and all this. It's something that DG has to answer. I've been watching DG for a year and a half, and he doesn't come across that way to me.
No, apparently, people are saying that the reason I was blocked is if they've got a glove up, and you get rose, it cancels it out. Now,
Exactly.
I don't. Now,
Exactly.
I don't. Now,
Exactly.
I don't.
Otherwise, fucking hell, I wouldn't be able to get any doubles, and I wouldn't be able to get doubles. I wouldn't be able to win a battle. Listen, I would never block somebody. Right, you're blocked. Who's just gifted me a roast? That's. I would never block somebody for gifting a rose. Come on, that just sounds ridiculous. I've always appreciated everybody, whether it's a rose or not, or whether it's. I wouldn't block somebody for gifting a rose.
I explain something. Apparently, if you gift a rose when you have a glove up, it cancels it out. And apparently I must have been blocked for that.
No, it doesn't cancel it out. You still get ×5, haven't it?
There's a couple of the mods in the chat just saying that it could have been.
I believe. All right, Kira.
It could have potentially been because they had felt that you were staring in the chat. I'm just reading what they've put.
Well,
At the end of the day, I know I gave you a rose. You can ask JC if he remembers the conversation, because I went over to JC's side and I said to JC about it. So I mean,
know that you probably did, but at the time when you're battling and you're battling and you're battling, and people do actively send over people to send roses through the glove, you get blocked for it. He probably did not do it on purpose. In fact, he probably did not do it. It was one of the mods.
I'm not saying he did it.
I've been blocked by DG. I have been blocked by DG. I've got no allegiance to him, no reason to stick up for him. It's what happens.
Yeah,
Dave, shut up.
I'm not saying he did block me for. I'm not saying he blocked me, but he just stated there he didn't block for a rose. But you have just stated you do get blocked sometimes for giving roses because it can't.
No, that's not true. No one's been blocked for not sent for sending a rose, I'm afraid. But anyone who just goes, yeah, I believe it, you've just been blocked. That who has been blocked, because that's just fucking codswallop.
I think it's a bit unfair that you said his name and then afterwards say a mod.
I asked JC about the conversation, and I'm sure he remember that conversation when these two were battling. I have nothing else to say. I'm not going to repeat myself over and over again.
Thank you for coming in the box, but obviously DG's allowed to. He's allowed to reply. But thank you for coming in the box. All right, she's gone already. DG, thank you for coming in the box. I don't believe you blocked someone for a rose. I just don't believe you're the sort of guy that would do that. I've watched.
Fucking hell, I'd have to block hundreds of people then, wouldn't I?
All right.
I'd have to block everyone. Fucking hell, as soon as it comes to doubles, that means everyone's blocked. I need 20 roses. You're all blocked for sending one.
Your mods will be doing overtime.
But listen, if she...
my gift badge... Listen, Dan, my gift badge is 16. It's not high. You blocked me because Dave asked you to, not because I was sending you roses. I certainly was not sending you unis.
Listen...
No, I know, yeah, it doesn't... As I say, it doesn't... Do you know what? I just feel like I'm constantly there's something new every 2 minutes.
You're being attacked at the moment for a lot of things, DG, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why it's all on you, why you're being targeted. Maybe it's because you keep giving the people that are attacking you keep giving them a voice. You keep responding to them. Is maybe that the reason?
Why I jumped into the box, Luke, in the first place before Dan got in, even before Dan got in, I was in the box. Yeah. My point was, do you people that are viewing, either now or previously, pay for a TV licence for entertainment?
Right, I'm off anyway.
Thanks, DG. Thank you.
I don't pay for a TV licence.
Bye, Felicia.
I do not pay for a TV licence. I pay to watch Dan for entertainment.
Guys,
sorry, I didn't realise I was in the box.
Guys, can you get your heartmeys in, please, before I go?
For fuck's sake,
Thank
Angie.
you, Becca.
I think it was a question.
Becca,
Just seen you in.
I understand your Becca. I understand your point totally. I do get it. I really do understand your point. But the topic of conversation is why I did that today and watched DHB's live. Is basically how somebody come up with how to protect vulnerable gifters and how should people manage their gifters. Angie, you're a big creator. You get gifted. What do you say about it? Here we go.
Oh, sorry, I've got the giggles.
Angie,
what people gifted? Yeah, we'll have all the classes like bastards.
Angie, are you pissed?
Angie's stoned.
I was going to say, Luke, I was going to say Angie's been drinking.
Angie,
I haven't even had a drink.
How many bottles have you had, darling? Can you hear me?
I haven't had a... Can you hear me okay?
Right, Angie, what do you think about vulnerable gifters and gifting? Like, what should be done to safeguard them?
That's it. To safeguard them?
Yes, not...
You know,
fucking hell.
Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do. Am I echoing?
Yes.
Okay, let me come back.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she is echoing. Bye, Angie. You're echoing. Oh God, Jay, what do you think? Fucking hell, why did I let Angie?
No, I don't think anything. But Becca, did Becca try and get my box earlier? I didn't see her in.
I did try and get your box earlier, Jay, just for Miss Mark, just for briefly.
Oh, she's fucking back, guys. She's back.
Just to say that Miss Mark was lying.
She said,
am I echoing?
Right, no, go on, Angie, have your say quickly, because
Oh my God, Angie!
Angie,
oh God, Jay, you're following me around the app,
No.
Well, there's nothing. Unfortunately, there's nothing you really can do. Do you know what I mean? You know, unless you ask everybody whether they're vulnerable, they put
Chaser.
And it's that simple. We'll have all the cash. I'm not really that bothered. I'm not gonna lie.
Angie, get out the box. You're not helping the situation. Get out.
Sorry.
She's not helping, guys. We're on about... This is a serious conversation. Jay, have you got anything to add before I go? Guys, can you get your heartmeys in, please, before I go? Thank you.
Team Karma Kaz.
Get out of my box right now. Get out.
Get out.
Turncoat. Becca, you got anything to add?
Just what I said. If people pay for a CV licence, I pay for DG.
Right, thank you, Becca. Get out. Right, Chippy, go on.
Hiya.
Hello,
Hello,
Chippy. Good afternoon.
Would it not be a good start for people, before doing a battle, when they go live, the top creators that do get a lot of gifts, not just to put a message up there and remind people about the vulnerability of gifting, over gifting, that they don't have to give for friendship, etc. Would that not just be a starting point?
100%. And I think it should be pinned as well in the chat.
Yeah.
But they're going to gift either way.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, of course they can. But my point is that you, as a creator, you've put a message up there. You've done your little bit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You've done a little bit. You've made an awareness. What more can you ask you to do? You can't check everybody that comes in.
I agree. I agree with you.
And I would say about, when it comes to like the manipulation side, when people talk about the manipulation side, it's when you have to ask for a gift.
Yeah.
If you have to ask for it, you're encouraging it. So you don't need to ask. Why not just have a battle and don't ask?
No, I agree with everything you've just said there. Mod should be pinning it in the chat before the battle. Yeah. Guys, gift responsibly. If you can't gift, tap the screen. Chippy, I'm going to have to go because I need to address
absolutely.
something. Thank you for coming in. You're welcome in now. You're not being a dickhead, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Alex, I'm going to kick you out because I'm going to have my say on something.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Guys, follow Alex. He's got a reaction show at 1 o'clock. Pin Alex in the comment. Right, listen, guys. I've been here. I was only meant to be on till 5:30. I will show the clip tomorrow that I was going to show. I'm so sorry. I will show the clip tomorrow of what happened today. Guys, be nice in the chat, or you'll be muted. Be nice in the chat. So basically, all I've got to end this with... Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, D-Bob. Thank you. Guys, if you do your heart meets before you go. Guys, don't be nasty in the chat because I'll meet you. All I've got to say before I go is that I shouldn't have gone off on a rant at Karmakaz and called him a C, a D, head. I shouldn't have done it. But at the end of the day, you keep coming for Misread. You come in for DG. You showed no evidence. You showed no facts of anything. Have I got to play this clip? Right. Have I got to play this clip? Right, okay, I'll play the clip. 1 minute of music and taps. 1 minute of music and taps and bracelets and heart me's, and then I'll play it. Let me just go and make sure that someone's done something. I'll show the clip. Here we go. 1 minute of just taps, bracelets and heart me's, and I'll show the clip. Right, hang on. End this. No, I don't want a multi-show now. I want this. Right, I'll show the clip. Right, 1 minute of taps. Let me just get a drink. I've been on for 2 hours. Right, what should we put on?
Make me a woman, closer, couldn't get much higher. My spirit takes flight, 'cause I am alive. When you call on me, when I hear you breathe, when I hear you breathe, I hear wings to fly. I feel that I'm alive. I am that I'll be the one standing by through good and through trying times. And it's only begun. I can't wait for the rest of my When you call on me, when you call on me, when you breathe on me, when you reach for me, all my worries gone. I know that I'm alive. You bless the day. I just drift away. I get wings to fly. My love
Oh, God. There's nothing like the audience forcing you, is there? Right, so this is what everybody was messaging me, coming up with me. This is what everybody... I'm trying to talk about DHB.
I see it. I really don't give a shit.
Right, so... What happened?
Get that. Emma.
Yeah, Angie, keep watching because I've just went in on Corey and Corey's going to get evidence on me and all that. So it's about Corey. I said, and your dad didn't even want you. You grew up in care. That's how much your fucking dad loves you. Your dad touches kids, blah, 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 blah. So keep watching. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Not you stuck.
I slandered you.
Right, so, hang on. Who's got it? Who's got the clip? Where's the clip? Oh, I don't know why people keep involving me. Stop tagging me and things.
Yak, you absolute freak. Stop coming for people and stop fighting other people's battle, you little nobody. You're a nobody, you're a fat cunt. You're a fat cunt who sits on the...
Trigger warning! Trigger warning! I didn't know that was on there. I haven't... Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Can we put a trigger warning in the chat, please? Guys, I'm not playing it until we got a trigger warning.
care about this
It's just that he lies and lies and
Oh, Angie, love. I think listen to the reaction of everybody when you mention that name. You're the only one bothered about this. Nobody.
I'm not bothered, but it's just like, could he just go away now? Like, go away now? Like, go away. Nobody cares about you. Go away. He makes himself so relevant. He thinks in everybody's boxes. Like, go away. He talks shit about you. He talks shit about me. Things that aren't even true.
About some honestly. He touches little kids. Ignore him.
That's it.
Honest to God, just ignore him.
Fuck.
Yeah, he is disgusting.
Oh wow, she's back at it.
Yak, you absolute freak. Stop coming for people and stop fighting other people's battles, you little nobody. You're a nobody, you're a fat cunt. You're a fat cunt who sits on their arse all day long.
Oh, someone's affected, aren't they?
Everything. You ugly fat
Someone's
cunt.
affected.
Get off the live and go and have some life, you sad bitch.
Someone's affected, aren't they?
Some life,
They're just a little beds, eh?
I've got a life.
Someone's affected.
For someone that sits on the internet all the time, that's...
She left the chat.
comical.
Right, anyway, bye.
Bye.
She'll leave her bedroom because she can't leave.
She was very affected then, wasn't she?
Very affected.
Tell you what, there's some testosterone coming out of that, isn't there? Jesus Christ. And you know what? Listen, no, I'm not being homophobic. I'm not
say that.
No, let me speak. Just let me speak.
I agree with you,
Stop
Frenchie.
being snowflakes, man. There's too many people. There's too many people making excuses up for this person, right? And it's fucking absolutely laughable.
I agree.
It's the most scummiest thing on the app. Going on about kids in care. People are getting molested on a daily basis in care. Why would you mock them kids, man? I'd love to bump into your evil queen, I promise you, mate. I'd proper swing you back in there. I'm not even making threats, but you're a disgusting little rat. And you know what? It's easy to hide on the fucking internet and say what you want, mate, but when you're bumping into people in reality, and that's a different story, isn't it? Because to me, I'll just treat you from what you were born as. I don't give a fuck, mate. You want to act like a scumbag? I'll treat you like one. That's how it is.
He's coming at me because I said to a girl, go and play with your dog.
Just as a disgusting, horrible cunt of
What
things.
she said.
I mean, like, I think I had...
You didn't mean to go play with it, Carla. You meant go and see to your dogs, like, you
know what the funny thing is, Carla normally...
Yeah,
like,
go and play with your dog.
What has kicked this off? What has happened? Why is this kicked off this afternoon? What led up to this? Guys, if you haven't done your heart miss, get your heart miss pin.
Carla's normally
She
kind
said
of
she's
friendly.
a dog mum.
Carla's normally kind of
No, I am,
friendly to you and defends her. And I had a
No, I
little
am.
go at Carla last week, but what she just said to you there is grim. You're probably older.
I don't get...
Why'd you care about this David
It's just
Thomas
that he
lookalike?
lies and lies and lies.
Oh, Angie, love. I think listen to the reaction of everybody when you mention that name. You're the only one bothered about this. Nobody.
I'm not bothered, but it's just like, could he just go away now? Like, go away now? Like, go away. Nobody cares about you. Go away. He makes himself so relevant. He thinks in everybody's boxes. Like, go away. He talks shit about you. He talks shit about me.
Stop
Things that aren't even
talking
true.
about him, honestly. He touches little kids. Ignore him.
That's it.
Honest to God, just ignore him.
Yeah, he is disgusting. You're right.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Honest to God.
You're going to be there.
And you kept her in your box, Canadian Angie, and you sit there and talk and say to me, you've got morals. And there you go, Karma Kaz. That's who you're aligning yourself with. That's Karma Kaz, no credibility. Please don't anybody put anything about Karma Kaz in my chat again. Do you know what? Block his name. Block Karma Kaz's name, because like that's who you're aligning yourself with. There you go. So, there you go. We've seen it. I'll be back at 3:30 tomorrow. What's that got to do with anything, crazy chick? What's that got to do? Did she say stuff like that when I was friends with her, did she? Did she say stuff like that? Oh, I've been sent another one to play. No, I'm not playing it again. No, I'm not playing it again. No, she wasn't talking about me, guys. She wasn't talking about me. She was talking about Corey. She wasn't talking about me. She wasn't talking about me. She was talking about Corey. But that's what you all were waiting for. I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's kicked all this off today. But Canadian Angie, don't sit there. Don't sit there and make out you've got morals and shit like that when you're... And then what will happen is it'll be, oh, it's dark humour. It's dark humour. It's funny. So... I can't, guys. I've really got to go. I'll be back at 6:30 tomorrow. 3:30 tomorrow. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for supporting me, guys. If you can just do your heart me's, I'd appreciate it before I go. She's the best on the app. If that's what you think. If that's what you think, that's up to you. No, I can't come back, Sophie. I can't come back. Thank you all for coming in. I'll be back at 6:30 to 3:30 tomorrow. I'll be back on to do the FYP. Big love to you all. We're doing a giveaway tomorrow as well. We're doing a giveaway for Sugar Bliss, £100 worth of sweets. So if you're in the chat, she'll select 20 people to give sweets to, or 10 people. So Sugar Bliss is doing a giveaway tomorrow to people. So I'll be on at 3:30. Big love to everyone. Thank you for supporting me. Have a good night. Gift responsibly. Don't use credit cards. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you to everyone that's gifted me. Mama, Mai, Dylan, Margot, Lucy, everyone, Sammy, everyone. Thank you very much. Take care, everyone. Have a good night.